Hello everyone, our topic for today is NAVISWORKS Animator and Scripter. So here's our outline: creating and managing animator, creating and managing script, and creating and configuring actions. So what is NAVISWORKS Animator? So the Animator tool found under the Animator tab offers a more precise and controllable mode of animation compared to viewpoint animations. It allows for the animation of objects as well as cameras. The tool features a range of playback options such as rewind, pause, stop, and forward. So here's the image sample of a animator tool. So the number one is the animation tab and the number two is the add scene. So this is the setting up of a animator. So let's open a sample project. So here's the sample project. This is a Navisworks. So on the top button, on the top tab, here's the animator tool. Then once we pick, we show the animator setting. So this is the setting of a animator.
First to create a animator in this bottom below. As you can see, there plus color green sign. So this is a AdSense. So once we click this, we can create AdSense. So there is once a create a AdSense, the scene is we got there this person. So sample before do that create add scene. Let me delete this. So before we create and add scene, we go to the object or element we create add scene. Let's say for example this door. Uh, we we create this door as a sample animator. So first we can view this door front. Then so first we pick this object, the door of element. Then we go to the add scene. So next, if we create a add scenes, click the scene we create, then right click and add animation set. from the animation set, we choose from current selection. So under scene 1, we create a animation set 1. So this is our first set. So let's say, for example, this is a door 1 open, or door 1. So later, we uh, we will do a this door, we will a automatic swing uh, after we create a scene. So next, after a select and add set, so pick the door 1, the animator set we create. Then uh, in this tab under the name, we have a translate animation set, the rotate animation set, we have scale, change color, change transparency, capture keyframe, and the toggle snapping. So this is the content of a animator. So we create a scene 1. So after we create this, we pick this capture keyframe. Upper step, we can pick this rotate animation set. So once we pick the rotate animation set, we show the coordinate. So this coordinate we will locate on the side of the door, because this is our reference to open the and create a scene of the door opening. So we locate this coordinate in the side portion of the door. So after we locate this, so we try to rotate the door. So as you can see, the door was a open. So before that, after we show the coordinate, we go to the capture keyframe. So let's pick the door 1, then capture keyframe. So as you can see, there is a scene create in this portion. So this is the start of the scene once you capture the first scene. So next, after you capture the keyframe, we set this time position. So let's say the time we input is 3 seconds. So the black uh, line will go the 3 seconds. So this is the timeline of a our scene. So once we add time, so In this portion, we move, we rotate the door little bit open. Yan. So after rotate the door, we go to the capture keyframe again, then pick a keyframe. So in this timeline, so the door is open a little bit open. So next, we add a 1 seconds for the scene time position. Um, then the time position will add 4 seconds. Then the timeliner will move on the 4 seconds time position. So after that, we rotate again the door, pull open, then capture again. Let's go to the keyframe capture. Then we will add another time. So let's say, for example, we have a 5 seconds to open, pull the door. So after add time position, we capture again. And then after we open the door, pull open, we select this portion, the P, double P. So we check this portion. So the time position will create is 10 seconds. So in this scene, after we go to the door, automatic we will open. Then after we pass, automatic we will close the door. So later on the script, we will do the this walkthrough to see how the animator doing. So after that, we finish the scene one, we escape, then we try to play the scene we create. So in this portion, the play, the pause, this is the play and pause. So let's try play our plate scene. So as you can see, so the door is open on the time position we will input. So in this time position, depends upon on you on how to calculate open door. If the door open the time is speed or depends on you how to calculate the time position while opening the door once you pass the door. So we will play again. So that's the scene one, the door one we create. So let's try to walk through. So as you can see the animation. So once enable script, we'll try to walk through. We'll try to open automatic door. So after walkthrough, after we go to this portion, the door was the door was not open because this is not we do not apply on the script. So after we apply on the script this scene, automatic this door we will open automatic. So let's go to the script. We jump to the script. So what is the NAVISWORKS script? It is a first take on providing interaction with your NAVISWORKS model. Each script is composed of one or more events that we triggered via any desired logic. Scripter is the special tool to make model interactive. Script in NAVISWORKS are a collection of action that happen when specific condition in a event occur. So this is the sample of the scripter tab. So let's go to the Navis. So on the home tab, we go to the scripter tools. So this is the scripter. So once we enable the script, we cannot add script. So as you can see, the enable script was checked. So we can enable this script to, to create a new script. So here's down below the add new script and the new folder. So first we add the new script. So let's say we create a door one earlier. So let's name door one. So let me show you the scripter tab. So this is the sample. So here's the event, content, the play animation, and then the trigger. So for add event, we got on hotspot, then play animation, and then set the properties. So let's go back to the scripter tab. So once we create a new script, we go to the events. So in the events, as you can see, there is a condition. So under the condition, there is a on start, on timer, key press, collision, on hotspot. So this is the hotspot we will choose. So we have a variable animation. So this is the event. So we choose a on hotspot. So, we choose a so after choose on hotspot, we set the properties. So hotspot is sphere. Then the trigger we enter is we choose in range. Then the position and the radius. So once we put a radius and position, we pick, as you can see in the right side, we have a pick. So we can pick this and we go to the door object, pick, then we go to this coordinate. Then as you can see, the position will change. The X and Y, Z coordinate will change. So let's say the radius is 1.5 meter. So the radius means is the door of opening. So once we set the properties, we go to the action. So on the bottom of action, we have a play animation, stop, show viewpoint, pose, load models, store, and set variable. So we can set the play animation. So once we set the play animation, we go to the properties, then choose animation. After we pick the animation, we show the scene one we locate in animator earlier. So click the plus sign, then pick the door one, the scene that we create earlier. So there is a animation. So we'll check the pose at end, the starting. So let's set the starting from the start and the ending set to will end. So this is the set up a properties for our play animation. So once we set the properties, we go back to the we will try to walk through and try to I will close this scripter tab, then try to walk through. Let's start walk through and try to see what happened on the door. So so we have a error. So let's go back to the scripter. Yeah. Okay. Because problem. Wait, is our there error we create in a script. So in the animator, okay, yun. Okay, I see. I see the problem. So in this. portion was we play the walkthrough and see the result of creating script there. We will check this enable script to apply the scene we create. So that's why we try to pass the door. The door does not open. So that's the problem. So once animation enable script is checked, the door was not open. But now we can pass the door. So let's try walkthrough. So here's after we go the part of the door, automatic we will open. Then so after we pass, the door is closed again. So after we back, the door is open. So if we will back, let's try to go back on the door. So as you can see, the door will open again. So the speed of opening was very fast. That's why depends on the position with speed. Uh, mm. So let's go back. So as you can see, the door was automatic open. That's the scripted use. So next we do again a scene on animator. We will add animator scene. So we are in scene one. So let's create another scene. So we go to the door panel. So next, let's say for example, our Uh, scene 2, create is this door. So this is our sample of scene 2. So, so, so before we create another scene, we uncheck the enable script. So to show the plus sign in this area. So we create another scene in this door. So add scene. So we have a scene 2. Right click, then set add animation set from current selection. So let's say, for example, rename this animation set. So let's say this is a door 2. So earlier, we can do again the same step while creating a scene in this animator.